Yeah, I mean, I think what was the question?
Oh, I was asking about how you choose those.
Oh, right, DJing.
Well,
yeah.
But how you choose those interludes and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
like what
And based
songs.
on
So,
it.
I mean, a lot of it's like making edits of songs I like.
Yeah.
And sort of being like, there's places to put them in sets, and definitely like regionally matters. Like, depending on where I'm playing, like if there's a band that's from that place, like that is definitely the way to do it. Like when we go to Des Moines, like I'll probably want to throw in a little extra Slipknot. Like,
right.
Things like that are going to be a little more towards that audience. That we're in. And then as far as like for the tour, it definitely is more like knowing tempo wise where I want to go, because it's still DJing and being like, okay, cool, like I'm at a 170 section, BPM wise I'm going to drop down to 125. Okay, so what's something that would be like go into like a house section and just have like a sort of like 4 on the floor hit, and it's like I could do 9 Inch Nails, Hand That Feeds, probably too niche, let's try Dragula or try like something like that.
Okay.
So it's really off of a lot of like tempos and things like that, and sort of keys, like, you know,
right.
what song. So it's having,
yeah, naturally.
Yeah, it's having a catalog of like all the songs that are, you know, not to say hits, but like stuff that like people will probably recognize or enjoy, and then mashing them up or whatever. And it's like taking the system sample from BYOB and just putting it before a drop and having what's called like a late drop, which is where you expect it to kick in, and then there's like 2 bars that go by and then
Love
it kicks
that.
in. Yeah, I mean, DJing is crazy with that kind of shit, like doing all the fake outs and stuff like that where it's supposed to hit, and then there's like 8 bars of, you know, just a sound with no drums, and the drums come in, shit like that. So
those are always, I mean, that's been impactful in rock for a long time. It's just, I do think it's more impactful in dubstep, I'll be honest. Like, sorry, you old school people, but like, yeah, I mean, like, it's been done. Like, it's been done. It's just, it's a different form. The stalls, they were called stalls before. You're absolutely right. Like, you know, Metallica did it on the Black Album,
100%.
You know?
Literally, like Sad But True, where it like stops and you have like the bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that's a dubstep kind of thing, right? I mean, have you sampled that yet?
Did I ever do Sad But True? I didn't use Sad But True. Excision did it once. He did Sad But True with the bell from like Ride the Lightning, I think, in the beginning, or not Ride the Lightning. For Whom the Bell Tolls.
For Whom the Bell Tolls, yeah. But on the Ride the Lightning record,
right? Yeah, I was kind of right with that one. But yeah, I mean, I think that there's definitely cool stuff to do with that. I love sampling old records. Like I've definitely like, you know, ripped stems from Metallica and like put them in remixes, or like the bass hits from Wherever I May Roam, stuff like that. Like just cool shit that like, dude, if you know, you know.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
You know, I've definitely taken like Pretty Hate Machine and stuff like that, and like ripped little things from there and put them in. A friend of mine uses like one of the synth sounds from Terrible Lie and a lot of his shit, and it's like kind of one of those ear candy things that if you get it, you're gonna be like, that's tight. Like the fact that you could sort of like take the inspiration from that. So yeah, that's a big part of the production. But yeah, I mean, that's the set. Yeah, I just found it interesting because it was like we were talking the other night too. Like you give it a little teaser, and everyone, like, I mean, our mutual friend, or not mutual friend, our buddy that's out, Walnuts, was asking about when he heard like the piano part to Black Parade. Oh yeah, and he was like expecting to hear more, and it was just the 3 notes. Yeah, so literally like, just 3, just trigger the audience really quick, and they're like,
I didn't know what he was talking about yet at that time until I went to Cleveland. I was like, I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of like little things like that. Like I replayed one of my good friends, or 2 of my good friends, have a song, Subtronics and Grabbits, a song called Into Pieces, and like have the vocal from that, and then like replay the parts to Hurt from 9 Inch Nails, and like put them together, and like probably 6 people in the audience will recognize it, but like it's just cool little shit like that in a set list will look rad. Yeah, and it's like, as you said, if you know, you know, but even if you don't, it still sounds cool. Yeah, you know, it still sounds rad. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I took. Yeah, that's what I took away from it too, man.